Hey everybody, good morning. It's Jenny. I'm coming live from my studio. Isn't it pretty out here? Look, I got this new tool so I don't have to like hold my phone anymore or prop it up against a shelf or something. So I also have a little lever here and I'm gonna do a little panoramic view. Look how, hold on, I gotta change something real quick. It's one of those things like when you have like, hold on, one more time. When like you invite people into your home and you're like, hold on, don't look at the mess, okay? So I just wanna show you how beautiful my view is in my studio. If you haven't been to my studio here in San Antonio at Jenny O Salon, look, I'm still out of breath. I did a live last night and I'm still, I think it is the allergies. My mom called me last night and said, Mija, I think it's the allergies. She probably didn't want to tell me I was getting fat. So look, I'm gonna do a little panoramic view of my room, okay? So I'm in Hollywood Park. Oh, hold on. I'm in Hollywood. You know what? I tightened this too much. Hold on. Okay, I just want to kind of show y'all. Man, I don't want to mess this up because it took me a long time to get this. Oh, there we go. All right, so look. This is the view of my studio here. Nope. I'm totally embarrassed. Hold on. Lefty loosey, right? Righty tighty. Nope. Man, this stinks. I'm just going up and down. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna turn the stand. Okay, so this is my studio. Okay, so this is my favorite chair right here. This is see. Behind me, it says the therapist is in. Okay, hold on. We're having technical difficulties here. Sorry if y'all are laughing at me. That's okay. I'm used to being laughed at or with. Okay, so this is my favorite spot. Okay, the sign behind me should say the therapist is in because that's what I am. And so sometimes the ladies come in here, men come in here, and we talk all the time. We talk about everything. Nothing is off limits in this room. Thanks, Janelle. Nothing's off limits in this room, okay? But what is said in Jenny O Salon stays in Jenny O Salon. So this is my favorite spot. You can see my favorite products back there. You can see these little tin buckets back there. My little flower girls for my wedding made those, and their mom, Stephanie. And so I kept those, thought they were really nice. I'm gonna spin around here. And this is all my spot, okay? See behind me, that's my favorite little spot where my coffee is. My calendar back there, believe it or not, it probably said March, April. I just changed it. So that's pretty embarrassing. From Kirkland's, you guys, y'all love Kirkland's, right? I love red, so you see my little flowers back there. And my red Keurig machine, oh, I love red, all right? My little red clock back there, right there, doesn't have any batteries in it, doesn't work. So, hey Carrie, what's up girl? This is my favorite part of my room. I'm gonna actually stand up because I have this big stand. Sorry you guys. All right, so let me show you back, little panoramic view. This is my view all day, okay? And I get to watch a little bit of TV. We have my Voodoo up there. We have over 1,000 DVDs. I know, crazy, my husband's nuts. Every Tuesday he goes to Target and buys DVDs, okay? So this is my view. Look at that. These beautiful trees are my favorite, okay? These are my awesome chairs that I got from At Home. And they weren't thank you, Carrie. They weren't that expensive. I mean, they were probably about $125 a chair, but they were totally worth it. My clients love it. All right, it continues, you guys. I got a big room. So let me show you this side. This is my men's, oh, you see me in the mirror. I don't want you to see me. Just kidding. This is my men's side. I call it my men's side or my clipper side or my side of the room where people are waiting while I'm working on somebody else, okay? So I'm gonna get a little closer. Look at this bottle. I'm gonna show you this, it's so cute. I actually wanna do a real Jack Daniels bottle, but it's a little too heavy and I don't drink that much Jack, or any Jack, so this is cool. This is from Famar, just water. So everybody freaks out when I bring it out and they're like, oh my God, she's an alky. No, it's plastic, it's not even real. So this is my men's side or my barbering side. I'm not a barber, let me correct that. I am a hairstylist who I do men's cuts. I specialize in men's cuts. I don't use a straight razor, but I could do it just like that without a straight razor. So that's all my men's side right there. Got my little hot towel warmer right there. I gotta go put some hot towels in there. I got a little area right there. I got all this cabinet space. Oh, you see my Lysol. You see all my favorite products. You see, everybody loves this. You know what I get all the time? Everybody loves this. Have y'all tried a Dyson? Holy moly, it is freaking awesome. If you don't have a Dyson, it is super, super lightweight. And if you guys are stylists, it's very ergonomic, okay? So everybody's like, oh my God, how much is it? $400. But I didn't pay $400 because I went to a hair show and I got it for $250. Still a lot. But I just wanted to show everybody how beautiful this view is. And you know what the best view is? I don't know if you can see it. That little thing right there. Starbucks, which I am my first client today. She is bringing me Starbucks, Jennifer. And I'm so excited. Maybe I can see better on this side. See my other view? I got windows everywhere. Then you got Taco Cabana. If y'all are not from Texas, Taco Cabana is pretty much Americanized Mexican food. So I just wanted to share with you guys, Starbucks, I'm so excited. I had a client this morning that actually lost her wallet. So it's from 8 o'clock. So that's why I'm on here, because I'm already here. I'm already ready to go. But this is just my favorite view. Like I said, and I just want to share that with everybody because I've been a stylist for a long time, for 20 years. And when you love coming to work, it makes a huge, huge difference. So I am ready for some coffee. But if you saw my post today, I guess this is where I got sidetracked. I wasn't going to come on here and show you my room, but I just thought the sun was setting or rising. It looks gorgeous. But the post that I made earlier was about mindset and focus, okay? So mindset and focus talked about, and I put a picture of my family. I didn't put my husband in there. And I love you, babe. Don't worry. And you were at work that day when I took that picture. And I saw it. I thought it would be a great graphic. That was on Mother's Day at church. We were at CBC here in San Antonio. If you don't go to CBC or know what it is, it's Community Bible Church. Love that church. Love the sermon. We love it. And they have these little props, these little areas or backdrops, and you can go and take pictures. So that was a picture of me and my kids. And so every morning I try to when I get up, I try to give out a great quote or something, words of affirmation. And when I thought about it and it said, I've seen it before. When you focus on the good, it just gets better. The good gets better. Remember, like attracts like, negative attracts negative. Think about it like this. When you're driving to work and there's traffic everywhere, you're crazy, you're like, oh my God, it's so much traffic here, and you're screaming and you're yelling at the people next to you. What happens? It gets worse, right? Because your mind is like, you're making it worse. That's just it. But if you just take a deep breath, be positive, you just have to. And let me tell you, when I do that, it's changed my mindset. It's changed it. I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna listen to my music. I'm just gonna jam out. I'm just gonna dance in my car. And you know what? Time passes by. I'm having a good time. My mindset has chilled, and that sets my pace for the rest of the day. If you are going all crazy, no, it's gonna change you. It's gonna make you all crazy for the rest of the day. Can we agree? Thank you for the amen, Carrie. It's true. So when I was thinking about it today, and I said, you know what? I've been through a lot. We all been through a lot. We all have a story, right? And I felt like saying, if you focus on the good gets better. And let me tell you, it gets way better. I shared it, and I didn't go into detail. There was a weak moment in my life. We've all had those weak moments in our lives, 3 years ago. And we had worked so hard. Let me just say, my kids and I had worked so hard on buying a new home. I'll kind of tell this a little bit of a detail, and I'm going to write it in my blog. So if you aren't following me, go to Genio Inspo or www.genioinspo.com. I'm starting my blog. I know I'm going to be doing vlogs. I got a bunch of content together, and I'm going to start writing. But there's only like 24 hours in a day. I know I need 36, right? But the crazy part was we worked so hard in getting our house, and I was bankrupt, and I know I'm throwing my dirty undies out there, but we were bankrupt, and it was hard. I was freshly divorced, but I promised my kids, I said, hey, this is my oldest, Angela, I said, before you graduate from high school, we will buy a new house. Because we lived in a house that I bought when I was 18 years old. when I bought that house, I went out there and I bought the house when I was 18, and I thought, just like the most of us, we think, it's just a starter home, right? I'll be here for a couple years. Well, then what happens? Life gets hard, right? Life gets crazy. You end up taking out cars that you can't pay for. I remember I walked in to just look at Gillespie Ford when I was 19, and I walked out with this big giant F-150 that I could barely pay. It was more than my mortgage payment. And guess what? I signed up for like this red carpet balloon thingy majiggy. So in 3 years, guess what? I had to pay it all or turn it in. So that was like the beginning of my problems. And we all go through that. We've all been there. We've all done that. We've all made mistakes. But anyways, fast forward, a lot of mistakes, a lot of learning experiences. Fast forward 12 years later, I'm divorced. Okay. I was going to school full time for 8 years while I was working, about to get my degree finally. And then, like I said, got divorced. Then I had to go into survival mode. I only paid my car. I only paid my phone. What do I do? And so without telling you everything, because we'll be here forever, I had to figure it out. And you get to that moment, a moment of epiphany, and you're sitting out there. And that's when I find myself sitting out there, pleading with God and sitting out there and just saying, help me, give me some strength. What is it? What can I do? Give me opportunity, something. Give me, and it did. That's when you find out how strong you really are. Almost when you're hitting your breaking point or rock bottom. And I don't think that was really rock bottom, because it could have been worse, right? There's so many of us out there that have our stories, but my kids were watching. That's the most important thing. Somebody's always watching. My kids were watching, and I would always tell my kids, guys, eyes on the prize. I would tell my daughter when she was when she got to high school for sports, eyes on the prize. You just work very, very, very hard. Don't give up what you want most for what you want right now, okay? Because so many people, they want this and they want that, but sometimes something maybe hinder them, and they want that right now instead. So they'll go and blow all their money on that or waste their time on that, and they've gotten behind. Okay, so that's what I would tell my kids. Don't eyes on the prize. So we worked very, very, very hard, and I kept telling them, it was almost like a joke, right? Eyes on the prize, Angela, eyes on the prize, guys. And anytime we wanted to buy something, nope, eyes on the prize, because we wanted to buy a house. Being bankrupt, it makes it very, very hard for you to buy anything. Let me just tell you that. So we kept on working on it. 2 weeks before I was about to close on my house, I had a bump in the road, a big bump. It was very, very hard. And I know God puts people in your life for a reason. And I will write this story on my blog. I'm not going to share it right here on live. So I will be writing it soon. But let me just tell you, I was super blessed with people around me to help me. And most of all, I was blessed. God, right? He showed me how strong we really could be. So that moment came, that moment of weakness where I just wanted to give up. And I even told my kids, forget it. We're just not going to get our house. We have to take care of this. And my daughter said, no, Mom, eyes on the prize. I mean, she's crying when she said this. And she's right. I go, you're right. So anyway, fast forward, we all pulled in together. We made it happen. And the kids knew how important that was to keep their eyes on the prize, to stay focused and have that mindset. Because if I kept that mindset like, you know what, it's done. We're done. I'm negative. You hear negative Nancy's, right? Or Debbie Downers. No, I was ready to throw in the towel, but I'm so glad I didn't. And when I say I'm so glad I didn't, and remember when I said the good not just gets good, it gets better. It got way better. And thank you, God. I kept my faith. I surrounded myself with positive people, and my kids were watching. So my kids will never forget what they saw and how hard we all pushed together. So here we are. Now we've been in our house for 3 years, and now we have other goals. And my kids, little Johnny now says it, Mom, eyes on the prize. I said, that's right. We manifest, and we're gonna get it. And so I just wanted to share that with you guys today, because hopefully the graphic that I posted earlier, hopefully that quote resonated with somebody. Maybe somebody needed to hear that today. And I'll tell you one thing. Nobody ever really wants to hear a story of success from someone that nothing's ever happened to them, right? So, and usually, let me tell you, being a stylist for this long, I've had many, many walks of life in my chair, and many, many successful people in my chair, and it wasn't a hunky-dory. Everybody had a story. Everybody had a struggle. And because they had that struggle, and that's what made them get through their breakthrough, okay? That's what made them as successful as they are now today. So I just wanted to leave you guys with that. It is Thursday. We're hitting the weekend. Take that into the weekend. I know it's Memorial Day weekend. You're like, oh, 4-day weekend or 3-day weekend or whatever you got going on. But think about that every day. Focus on the good because it only gets better. All right? So thank you. Thanks, Carrie. I appreciate that. You guys, if you guys just jumped on, watch it again. If you're on replay, give me a hashtag replay because I want to know that you watched me and you give me a thumbs up and you get out there and you manifest. All right? I hope everybody has a great day. My coffee should be here any minute. And the clouds are coming. All right. Y'all have a blessed day. Take care.